sentencing for both Franke and Hildebrandt is now set for February 20th. And in a NewsNation exclusive interview, my next guest says those horrific details that Hildebrandt admitted to in court are nothing new. Jodi's niece, Jessi Hildebrandt, saying that they were allegedly abused and manipulated while living with Jodi more than a decade ago. And Jessi is joining us live. Now, Jessi, I know this must be difficult to revisit. I appreciate you joining us tonight.
Yeah, it's been surreal, to say the least, the last few months, and especially in the last week.
I can imagine. And your aunt has admitted to some heinous acts of abuse against children. Have you been shocked to see any of this?
Shocked, no. I went through very, very similar experiences when I was 16 years old, when I was left under her care. And the similarities are hard to listen to. This has been a pattern of hers since, for 15 years at least, if not longer. I can't speak to what she did before me, but this is not new.
If it's not too difficult, can you share with me, what did you experience? What happened at the hands of your aunt?
It's hard to quantify and everything that happened, because it was not just physical abuse, but it was emotional and severe spiritual abuse as well, because of the culture that already exists within the Mormon church. She took advantage, and there was being duct taped and starved and being emotionally isolated and tortured, being forced to sleep outside in the snow, telling my family that it was because she was afraid that I was going to murder her in her sleep, telling me that Satan was working through me. And all the while I believed what she was telling me. She believed then, and I'm certain she believes now, that this delusional idea that God is literally working through her, and that she used this idea, and she believed that she had these dreams to rationalize all of the mistreatment that she put me through. It's being locked in rooms, like I said, being duct taped, not allowing to have shoes, and if someone at church came up to me to speak to me, I wasn't allowed to speak to them. She has pulled me up, kicked my knees out from underneath me and pulled me upstairs, dragged me downstairs. She tied me up in a car and made me lay down on the ground and drove me into the mountains and made me run for hours and hours and hours. She's sorry. This has been it's been a hearing the list of what she did to these children right before I haven't been as involved in listening to this trial, because it's very difficult to have it reflected back to me. I went to the cops and they did nothing, because the cops in Utah, because this is not just a specific thing to her, Utah culture is permeated with Mormon culture and this idea of covering up and believing authority. And Jodi had everyone wrapped around her finger. And the cops told me, after I didn't tell them everything because I was so afraid, Jodi had me believe that I was just ruining everyone's lives, that I ruined everyone's lives that I touched, that I came in contact with, that if anyone was my friend, if anyone loved me, if anyone felt sorry for me, that it was because I was manipulating them, that somehow I was this masterful manipulator. And she would coach me on things to say, to go apologize to people, to tell them that I manipulated them if they had gone to our bishop, which is in Mormonism, that's like the pastor. with their concerns. And I would have to go house to house and write letters telling them that I had just manipulated them into feeling sorry for me. I was losing weight. I had horrific stomach problems. I was having immense sleep paralysis from stress. I mean, that's just like a couple of the physical things. She was forcing me to run like for hours and hours and hours because her philosophy that she stood by was this idea, this obsession with confession, that if I would just confess to my sins, that I would be getting better. And because I was getting worse emotionally, that it was obviously that I wasn't confessing to everything. And her idea was that she was going to make it so uncomfortable that it would force the sin out, which is just torture. That's all it is.
Jessi, I'm
statement,
so sorry.
the statement that her lawyer put out was a joke. It was so patronizing, and it's a joke. This idea that she now just conveniently wants these children to heal. Jodi is, I don't think, okay, to say what Ruby has said, that Jodi has manipulated her and everything. Ruby is complicit and responsible for her children, and I do not want to take that away. And Jodi is one of the most powerful people I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I dare say she's probably one of the most powerful people that anyone could experience. She's so good at seeing exactly where your weakness is and exploiting it and twisting it and manipulating it.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.